Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome back to the Agents of Chaos Gaming, where order comes to die and chaos reigns. I'm practicing on that way too much off camera, by the way.
Just stare in the mirror and just recite that.
I recite in my head when I'm at work.
Why do? No work and no play and make you a dull boy or some shit.
No, it's just I have a lot of free time at my work. When my managers aren't looking, I spend most of my time acting like a class clown.
99.9999999% of the time?
Yes. Now, where we left off, ladies and gentlemen, I had just finished a few missions in The Predator Awakes, and I will be playing as Sly for the remainder of these recordings, since I think most of the missions in this are Sly based. There is 3 missions left. Adios.
So are we in a jungle?
Yeah, we're deep in the Indian jungle.
Fighting a tiger man.
Essentially,
Tiger.
essentially after the crushing blow we dealt Rajan Baki's palace, he has retreated to his spice production plant deep within the jungle. Such plant is here, and our job right now is to steal back the heart part of the clockwork pieces. Because we go from
We're gonna steal a giant chicken's heart.
You missed a tiger being tricked 3 times in a row by eating a watermelon. Yes, that actually happened.
Sounds on track for this game.
Watermelon. Sleep. Another watermelon.
Nom.
Sleep. Another one. Wait, this seems off. Oh well, nom.
I'm going to go back in here since I didn't get this last time. There is the safe in here. I've already got all the clay bottles, so I'm going to grab it. Sanskrit. Shoot. Let's see. 3, 8, 6. Another move. The electric cane.
Zap.
Voltage attack. And we'll just equip it to R2 for now. All it does is put a shocking element around our weapon instead of a confusion. As soon as it hits something, it will. I think it instant kills the smaller enemies and does a wee bit more damage to bigger ones. I can't remember exactly. We'll have to test that theory in a moment.
Electrocution.
I forgot I set an alarm on my Alexa for this time. The joys of having to set alarms for certain things. But yeah, really, in the gist of things, all we've really done here is destroy most of his network. We've got rid of his satellite array, we've bugged his office with a bug, which was a weird mission in and of itself. I think in this mission we're going to be chasing Neela again, so... Yep, Neela.
We meet again.
Constable Neela, thanks for not ratting me out back at the ball.
Oh, I should be thanking you. The look on Carmelita's face was priceless.
She took it hard.
No one likes to have their affections played with.
I know I certainly don't. Look, Neela, as soon as this India job is over...
Does the mouth look really weird when it moves?
Well,
yeah, the animations are something.
That's just because of the HD like upscaling they did for this game. On the PlayStation 2 they didn't really have advanced, it was just up and down, up and down. This they tried to match it to the vocals.
And that turned out oh so not great.
It looks like the Muppets.
I hear that, sister.
Have you heard about the weather today? It's very rainy.
It rains all the
What?
time in India. Did you not know
What
that?
is happening?
It is monsoon
No.
season.
Every time you say monsoon, I think of the guy from Revengeance.
Another word that's
Memes.
been ruined by something else.
What did he say? Something about memes.
The memes.
He said lots of things about memes, and then tried to stab you with some kunai, or not, with some thighs.
Good times.
And we're just following a bitch about like we did in Paris. It's just a lot longer this time because, well, this area is slightly bigger than Paris. I think the actual Paris map can probably fit into one half of this area alone.
I love the fact that this is meant to be bigger than Paris.
Well, it was a section of Paris we were in, technically. It was weird how they actually tried doing the levels in this. Like, Paris in the beginning was just like a weirdly moated off area of Paris. Like, it was perfectly encirculated by water. And this is just a random treeless spot in a vast Indian jungle. Ah,
You know, as you do.
sick. Well, you don't actually have to chase her all the time. She will stop for you to catch up. Neil got bored waiting for you. Just as I say it. And start from the beginning. Great. Following this bitch all over again.
I love wacky races.
My usual tactic with her is just kind of keep ahead of her, if you know what. Like her path, she does well, like a set way of going about places. Just when she gets to the lily pads, it's basically up to your luck when you land, because you are running and jumping at the same time instead of having to. Hurry up, Neil. The sooner we get this over with, Neela, the sooner we can go for that lovely curry and a night out in Bond. That's essentially what he is offering her at the beginning of this match. Like, once this is over, and like, Sly, you can't cheat on Carmelita. You're the criminal, she's the cop, it's a relationship. You can't be. What's the term? Damn it, what's the term? Is it disloyal? Is it. What would it be in a criminal cop relationship? Unfaithful?
I don't know. All I know is I'm being reminded of the Lego Batman movie where Joker is all like, "But I'm your bad guy. You're not my bad guy. I have a lot of bad guys. I fight a lot of people.
This is
I
it.
fight around."
I
Or
remember
whatever he said. I was just like,
I'm
I'm getting very strong vibes from that now, of that.
And
Oh, I still
I'm
need
just
to see
remembering
that
this.
movie. By the way, I've actually never seen the Lego Batman movie.
Oh, but it's amazing. Have you? The best bit is I've seen you go through similar phases in 2016 and
Oh gosh,
2012 and
yeah.
2008 and 2005 and
just like
1997 and
Neela said,
1995 and 1992 and 1989 and that weird one in 1966.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. I was
I love
dying when I saw that.
I love how it's just the only live action bit of the bat nipples and the fucking Batman 1966. And they're just in live action while everything else is Lego. We could do this in Lego or just show the live action because it's funnier.
Van key. And one dead enemy. Although, Crunch, I don't know, have you seen the new The Batman?
The one that just came out? Nope, not yet. All I've been hearing is decent, but I haven't seen it myself.
DC every 5 years we have to reboot Batman.
I know, but they can never stay consistent with the Batman.
It's almost like he's the cash cow and he will always make the money or something.
I just think it's weird because like we just had Ben Affleck as Batman, and now we've got new Batman. I'm like, can you guys just not stay consistent for a while?
Because that didn't make the money.
I know, I can't wait for the next Superman reboot because they really want more of the monies.
Considering how they screwed it up the last time,
I know, right?
they can never. They've. It's so weird how they can get Superman right in animation, yet they can barely get him right in like live action.
Are we talking about the Cavill ones, or are we talking about, like, the last
I mean,
live action Superman I saw was Superman Returns?
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon Routh.
I don't know. I feel like the only ones that were any good were like the old ones, like the Richard Donner ones.
Yeah, that was the name of the director.
Yeah, those ones were probably the best ones, but
To this. And now we have one half of the Clockwork Hat.
I mean, I like the actor that they have playing Superman in like the CW stuff.
oh yeah, that's good. I've been watching that.
Also, do you guys
I
like
haven't
a
watched it.
weird beating robotic heart?
How does a robot heart have a heartbeat? That's what I want to know.
It's essentially a pump that basically, when it's, without spoiling, it pumps the energy source that fuels clockwork throughout his body, and that energy source is very unique, to say the least.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
But do you want to know how he survived for so many years with a
He just
burning
pumped.
hatred of one particular thieving family? He
He just
literally,
had Kool-Aid
yeah,
going through his veins.
he literally survived millennia on pure hatred.
He
Literally,
found a way to liquefy hatred.
he ate hatred, he lived hatred, he breathed hatred.
How does one actually turn hatred into a
Technology.
sustainable energy source?
Watch the Superman show.
The Superman and Lois show.
Funny how how the Superman Lois show actually looks good versus the other CW shows, which are.
They are
I mean,
very mixed creations nowadays.
Yeah.
depends on where the budget's going, because I do remember the CW shows like the Arrowverse
Looks like they're using TNT.
was losing quite a bit of budget.
Maybe I can borrow some to destroy the fences. You're the demolitions expert. How am I supposed to use that stuff?
I remember when people used to recommend the Flash to me.
Yeah, because the Flash used to be good,
Yep.
and then it completely fell apart after a while.
One of the guys in my
I mean,
work,
even Arrow suffered from that too.
yeah, one of the guys in my work was basically telling me today, alright, if you want to watch the CW shows, here's a list, and you have to watch each episode in a specific order. If you don't, you'll lose track of the plots.
Admittedly, when they started really getting heavy on the crossover stuff, yeah, it became a very daunting thing to try and watch any of that stuff.
Yeah, it's just like, you tell me, alright, you watch season 1 of Arrow, then you jump into season 1 of The Flash.
No, I think you have to watch like 2 seasons of Arrow before you worry about the Flash, because Pretty sure Flash doesn't show up until season 2 of Arrow.
Yeah, didn't they do a crossover or something?
They did. They had like 2 episodes where. No, they had like 1 week where they had both shows had a crossover, so it was like you had to watch both halves of it to get the full thing because they aired it in the same week.
I'm within visual range of the spice
Is
ground.
Legends of
What's
Tomorrow
next?
any good?
That is the one that I would say stayed consistently good.
Yeah, that's what
Like I
I've
never
been
really
doing.
like had any issues with Legends of Tomorrow.
Great.
I've
We
heard
did the
that's
world a
like
favor
the
and
the
Rashad's
one that's
forced out
like
into the open.
didn't ever go off like the deep end like a lot of the other ones did.
Well, I think it's partly because of the fact that like, hey, they're doing time travel, so they're kind of just going all over the place doing whatever, and then
An explosive
they keep finding new ways to mix it up a bit, so it's not just the same thing over and over.
I hate the fact that whenever anyone says run, Barry, run, I just think of a compilation of all the times that happened in the show.
Way too fucking many.
No, there was like I was watching some long video about the Flash, and he played like a compilation of like all the times that they say, and it's like so many times.
Like I said, yeah, so fucking many.
Run, Barry, run!
Run, Barry, run! Run, Barry, run!
Have
It's
you
like,
heard
we
the
get it, he runs.
Have you heard the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result? Oh my god.
Yeah, it got so bad. I used to be like die hard into watching all the CW hero stuff, because like, oh, this shit's actually really cool. I am so far behind now.
And then you just were like, oh no.
I think I have like 1 season of Supergirl to finish, which that fell apart in its own way. I have the newest season of The Flash to catch up on.
Oh,
Or no, actually I have like a season and a half worth, I think.
oh
I think
come
I have like
on,
season 7 and season 8 to watch. I need to check out Superman and Lois. I still have never touched Stargirl, because I know that was a thing that came out.
And I've never heard anyone talk about that one.
I think it originally started as just being like on the streaming service only for a while, and then they actually put it on TV, but I don't even know if they're still making it.
What else is there?
There's Batwoman, which I don't know how that's fucking survived.
I have heard so much stuff about that one.
You want to talk about bats going off the rails? There's a prime one for you. Frickin'
Then-
Batwoman.
You wanna? All I'm gonna say is I heard the voice for Godspeed from the Flash and was like, wow, that's amazing. Oh my god, what is that voice?
I think I've seen some of Legends of Tomorrow, I've seen a bit of Flash, but really all I know from Legends of Tomorrow is Fear People.
Yes, that is a meme.
Fear
And it
the
is
god
an
of
amazing
destruction.
meme. Yeah, that shit had me dying when they did that.
What else is there?
Nani?
No, for me it was, I think I tried to get into the Arrowverse back when it came out, but I think I tried to watch Arrow, but I couldn't get into it.
Season 1 did admittedly have some growing pains for Arrows.
Isn't like season 2 really good and then it goes downhill again?
Yeah, season 2 was just really well put together because like it was the show finding its groove. Season 3 it kind of fell off a little bit, and then it just ended up in a pattern of just kind of going up and down, up and down. Although eventually I think it started like mostly going down after a while.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with a pattern going up and down. Those patterns seem to work in a lot of things. Because a show will have its best moments, it will have its declines. But I'm guessing this is more frequent than not.
Yeah, because so here's the thing about the CW shows, and particularly the main 2 that were the founding lines for this CW, basically, is that they kept overinflating the cast so that a lot of characters ended up not either getting like sidelines, or when they were given proper storylines, they were really stupid, and then ship culture kind of cut into a lot of nonsense as well, I think, a bit.
Oh god, isn't like Barry not even like the main character of the Flash anymore?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, because Barry has somehow managed to become not the main character of his own show. Like, a lot of the plot lines revolve around other people in the program, and he's just stuck in a loop of just resetting himself back to like his season 1 era of like, you know, being like, oh, I can't beat this guy. Yes, you can. Blah blah blah. It's just so stupid.
So run, Barry, run.
It's like
Yeah, and
you're
then
the Flash. Run around them.
So that's what that's literally what they have to say to them, Scotty. They literally, one of the other characters will go up to Barry and be like, "Run, Barry, run!"
in some form or another. Yeah, it's so dumb. And then there was also yeah, a lot of the side characters in the Flash are not written great either.
Also, I have found the thing better than a cardboard box. A crate of TNT.
That is amazing.
That is hilarious.
And yes, this is TNT, and the game literally says, alright, to use this, jump inside the box, walk the box, and then...
Yeah, and I noticed you were doing this earlier. I was like, huh.
My job is to take this TNT and drop it inside that fucking grinding wheel.
My job is to sit here and go, guys, you should definitely watch this specific TV show.
So I feel sorry for the base. I feel sorry for the bassist here, because every step I take is a bass.
That is amazing.
Make sure to get the TNT
I think I'm nearly done with
base and fill with
Superman and Lois. I think I've got like a couple of episodes left. Of season 1 at least. I've got to wait for season 2 to come out in the United Kingdom.
In the United Kingdom, aye, what fucking idiots.
Yeah, that place.
Partial flooding didn't work, so it's time to go the distance.
Welcome to
Operation
Yep.
Wet Tiger.
Into a sledding pool. I'll cover Murray from the chopper's gun turret while he pries the mouth open. Once that's done, Sly will need to walk the Cherry Bomb 500 into the front. Then get to high ground as fast as you can. Rajan is sure to show up and be extra angry. Jump him, snag his half of the Clockwork Heart, and we're out of here.
Oh, by the way, QBD, I liked your video. He literally just sent me, said he liked the video.
I know your true use. You will work well to eat those pesky mosquitoes.
No, its true use is we bugged your office with a bug and then we can hear you talking to your bug. No, kidding, Crunch, we literally put a bug in his office and that's how we're hearing him.
Yep.
Is it a literal bug, or
It is a literal bug.
That's hilarious.
Like, here is E-Bug.
It was a...
E-Bug. I'm eating a Twix now.
Oh,
Yay, candy.
cakes.
Also, I just looked it up. Apparently, Stargirl is still going.
It's great. It shows how attentive we are with these TV shows. This one's still on.
Ah yes, Murray, my most hated of foes also. Yeet.
I think this year's meant to be the 10th anniversary of that whole Arrowverse thing.
Yeah, because it started in 2012. So yeah, this would be 10 years of Arrowverse. Holy fucking shit.
Only they're holding. Let's see what crossover they do.
Well, I mean...
If they do another one. I haven't heard anything about them doing one since the Crisis one.
They did one called Armageddon or something.
Did they?
I think so. I think I saw a video of someone talking about it.
I'll set up shop here and provide covering fire while you trying to pry open the elephant's mouth for Sly.
Check.
Before you ask, there is no particular reason why there's like a turret up there. That was just part of a mission. We can just
Oh,
now
they
have
did,
a
apparently.
no.
Clear out those guards before you take a crack at opening the mouth. Nice work.
Alert. Temple facade under assault. Put down this attack.
Gadzooks! Rajan is raining down a bunch of hunter-seeker bombs on Murray. He'll never be able to get that mouth open unless I destroy all of them.
Oh, that's what it was. Armageddon was apparently like the first 5 episodes of the new Flash season. But it had people from other Arrowverse stuff popping up. That's how you know we've gone downhill, when the crossover just sits in one show instead of being split over multiples.
Also, here's how
Like they
you,
used to.
ladies and gentlemen, this is how you cheese in by the level. Just spray and pray.
Bang, 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 bang.
Just
Crunchy.
blow it all over the place.
Crunchy's bang, bang, banging.
The only thing I hate about the guns in this, yep, they do have a fucking heat sink. They overheat, so it's just like,
Oh, that's always annoying.
Well, this is an older gun, so it's probably just.
I mean, it's probably realistic, but it doesn't make it any less annoying.
So, Crunch Scooby was telling me about the, what damn, what was it? The proposition you had.
How are you coming on
And I'd,
that lever,
like, oh, yes, I will do it.
Let's talk about that later.
I pressed the buttons.
Apparently not hard enough. You do not press enough.
Come on, just leaving me. I can't press them any faster.
Yes! The
There we go.
Murray's might and muscle triumphs again! The mouth is open!
And now we have the Cherry Bomb 500, which is just a block of TNT. And we are invisible to the naked eye when we are in it.
Somehow.
However, if an enemy does throw something at us, we will instantly die. What I tend to do is just walk slowly behind them. Because he does turn up here, and this is where I need to go. Oh, by the way, Crunch, let's just say as soon as you finish with war, I should be able to jump in and do fall straight away. I've basically done everything I can for pre-prep for it.
Nice.
I suffered through replaying like the same mission multiple times because I, for the life of me, could not find that fucking audio tape. I had to use a guide.
Whew.
It's the very first audio tape in the mission, right after the Sea of Rust with Cliffjumper where he plays jazz. Finding the first audio tape for that, I couldn't find it.
Uh,
Just reading in another chapter. Oh yeah, DC decided to make Batman the be all and end all of the DC universe.
I mean, he's kind of been that way for a while, if you ask me.
I meant in the actual story, like actual like canon. They connected Batman to like the one of the creators of the DC multiverse.
Oh, jeez.
Read, yeah.
Here I am king. Come, face me, Cooper. With Clockwork's black heart.
This has been the most probably the off-the-rails episode we've ever done. We just spent 90% of it talking about DC shit.
That's why it's amazing. We should just talk about random bullshit. And there's a game in the background.
Yes, you do seem to.
I mean, that's what 90% of Twitch streamers do.
That's why. Why do things need to change?
Don't
By
fix
the
with
way,
them broken.
So to give context to what I just said. By the way, the pet of the offspring of the creator of the multiverse was inspired to create Batman by seeing Bruce time travel and was the bat that flew through his window. That's a real thing now.
Lordy.
How do people keep up with this?
They don't.
They have way more time and dedication than we do.
I mean, I read it and I was like, Mr. Scott Snyder, I love you, but what the fuck?
Neela, now!
Sorry.
What are you doing?
Oh, Sly! I'm coming, buddy.
And now we get to my most hated part, the boss
This is
fight.
Cooper gang I've heard so much about and feared these long hours. The Murray will renew your fear. Who's
I hate how
the
it's
Murray? All I see is a
The
Got that he
Murray.
talks in third person.
weakling.
I love the Murray.
I might be big and not as smart as the other guys, but one thing I'm not is weak.
Physically or the other thing?
So we've got a cage fight with an electric cage.
And he doesn't take that much damage from Murray, so you're just gonna have to wail on him.
Defend your law.
I'm noticing that. And of course, like any good boss fight, he summons mooks in the middle of it.
They're gonna be your main source of staying in the fight.
How many times do you have to beat him up?
Till his health bar goes down.
You have to knock him into that until.
I don't have to knock him into the actual. I just have to knock him down a peg.
Guessing there's no like quick kill tricks or some shit.
Nope. The reason this got me so much is because of that move. See? And plus the camera in this is fucking useless.
Pathetic weakling.
And you can get hit on the electric fence if you don't.
Well, I mean, naturally, if he can be hit by it, so can you. Which makes sense.
Defend your lord.
Defend your honor.
He can also hit his own allies.
Well, I mean, that's just good villainy. You've always got to have friendly fire.
And he will sacrifice him with his electric attack.
Your soul is mine. It seems like it would be so much easier with Sly, because you could like dodge around him.
Yeah, that's why they knock Sly out for this, to try and get you to use other characters.
But Sly's the main character. Why would we want to use anybody else? That's one thing I don't always understand with games like these, where it's like, okay, here's the established main character. Now for the sequels, we're going to add in the ability to play as other characters, even though that really doesn't make any sense.
Or their shadow. It's basically just the same as the main character that Edge here.
Yeah, but at least he got his own video game.
Was it good though?
I mean, quality debate aside, the fact, at least when they did that, it was his own video game. It wasn't just like, well, actually no, hold on. Did they make him, is there like 2 story modes in Sonic Adventure 2? I've never played it, so I wouldn't know.
Sonic Adventure 2 has a... Don't
They
think
do the
so.
light dark thing.
Did it? I know it has the Chow Garden, which has the light and dark motif.
I've never played Sonic Adventure 2, so I don't remember if it has like the whole light dark side story thing that all the other games started doing after a while. It's like, I know Heroes had that whole thing where it's like, alright, we're gonna split up our campaign into like 4 different squads.
There we
You
go.
have to play as all of
Sean
them.
is down.
Victory belongs to the Murray. Sly's gonna want this half of the Clockwork Heart safe and sound.
He eats it.
No.
Happy day.
What? Neela? Throw down a ladder! Sly's hurt real bad! Can you hear me? I said Sly's hurt!
And let me guess, she's secretly been evil this whole time.
As I promised.
She's a cop.
The Cooper gang and Rajan all incapacitated.
Not secret then.
Excellent police work, Constable Neela.
You look evil.
Never been able to
I know, right?
Meet
Capture
the Contessa,
Well, I never.
a Black Widow spider. A good guy.
I mean, that's...
Actually, Contessa, there's a good
this is
reason
literally,
Inspector
are we the
Oxford caught
baddies?
the Cooper gang. She's been in league with them the whole time. Liar! Prove
Ooh.
it. This is a photo of Carmelita dancing with Sly Cooper on the night the Clockwork Wings were stolen. But I didn't know I was dancing with Cooper.
You two certainly seem
How do
very
you not
familiar
know?
in this picture. Men, place Inspector Fox under arrest.
I'll get you, Neela. Don't think I won't.
I'll get you next time, Gadget.
The way that frickin' Fox's eyes were flickering around while she was saying that, it's like, I just really undersold that whole moment there.
Liar!
And that is the job complete. That was the Predator Awakes, and at the end of it, the gang's captured. Besides, Bentley.
My teammates were captured,
Ooh, kinky.
and I was all alone. While intellectually inferior, Sly and Murray had always been a rich source of sociological interest. The long walk out of the jungle gave me time to reflect, and with each passing step, my sense of isolation grew.
Monkey.
Shockingly, my comrade's absence had a profound emotional effect on me. This was it. This was the true test of friendship. Upon reaching the van, my resolve was hardened. I had to save my friends. But first things first, I had to learn how to drive a stick shift.
What's that punchline? I had to learn how to drive stick.
I mean, Bentley's just the automatic. And yes, if the portrait in this is any indication, yes, the Contessa's evil. Who could have guessed? Who could have
Black
known?
Widow, evil.
Also, that shitty grin. Love it. Yeah, join us next time as we take on the Contessa in Jailbreak. See you again soon. Ciao.
See ya.